Hey guys, welcome back to more Xillia.
I like to have my mouse like right next to the microphone so that I know like when I hear the click noise when I'm editing, that's like, oh, that's when I actually started.
Alright, so you're basically stuck in the middle of frozen nowhere with half your party. Exactly half.
Oh man, it's great.
Yep, now you gotta meet up with your waifu. Did I tell you what Mila's dungeon is on her side? It's a volcano.
Oh yeah.
Jude has to go.
That was gonna be my first guess.
Yeah, Jude has to go through an ice cavern, and Mila has to go through a volcano. That, if you don't go through a specific side quest, Jude will never have to go through.
This would have been a great secret fort when I was a kid.
Reminds me of secret forts back in Pokemon. Remember when they did that?
Oh man, that's stupid gimmick.
I think you mean fantastic gimmick.
Oh man.
I think my favorite thing for my secret base or whatever, I put a turnaround tile right in front of the door. It's the ultimate defense.
Was there even a negative repercussion to like getting your base captured or flagged?
Absolutely not. There was absolutely nothing.
What'd you get for doing it though?
I think you could like get items or something. I don't know.
Oh my god! So there's no reason to fucking defend your base. You're just being an asshole.
Absolutely. That was the entire point.
Oh man.
The entire point was to be an asshole. Why wouldn't I be? You think I want people to get free stuff just for invading my privacy? I wouldn't want that to happen in real life. I damn sure ain't letting that happen in a video game.
Oh man.
As that wolf was creeping up on you while you were opening that chest.
Man, I love it when monsters are trying to sneak up on me, and then I catch them in the frozen time as I'm looting a treasure chest.
Yes, the Temple of Satan. This is the temple for the side quest where you put in the 30 jewels and summon Satan.
Got it.
Oh yeah, you're also in the city of the King of Everything.
Yeah, it's like right next door.
Mila's back!
I guess they're here.
Remember, everyone, Tipo responds to Elise's inner thoughts.
It's good to see you again.
I wholeheartedly agree.
Just infinite motorboating.
Oh man.
Oh, hey, look, it's that guy.
Oh, do I know you? I've never seen you before.
Why, I am your elder sister.
Sister? I don't have a sister.
What's going on, Muse?
This may be our first time speaking truly.
You know, it's really funny because I was here for when you were at the end of this set, so I was thinking like, wait, how does he already have Mila back? I was like, wait, this is definitely out of order from what the last time I was sitting next to Alan while he was playing Xillia. And I go, oh right, I was at the end of his playing session, and now we're at the beginning of the playing session.
Why did you appear?
So this is the sister that Mila has but never remembers.
Yeah. It's all for convoluted bullshit reasons.
Oh, it's not convoluted at all. It's actually a very, very simple reason.
Really? Could that even be possible?
I don't know.
All a lie. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Super simple reason.
There's a point where I was playing and I asked Scott, I was like, so, this just happened. Is there another big dumb plot twist that you were talking about, or is that the big dumb plot twist? And he goes, oh no, that's the big dumb plot twist. And I was like, wasn't that big of a dumb plot twist?
But it was dumb.
Yeah, it was.
But hey, look. Now you're all buddies with the king and his crew.
Oh no, we're definitely not buddies because I definitely would have upped my social link with him if I could have.
No, you gotta wait for the sequel for that. Gaius is so fucking cool in the sequel.
Only if he wasn't such a fucking dick now.
Oh, he's the best in the sequel. He's like one of my favorite party members.
So, I am fully caught up on the High School Babysitter manga.
It made you read the manga?
Yes, I did. It was so great.
Oh, is it over or something?
I think if there might be one more episode.
But to eliminate him
Uh,
and his group,
But what about the manga? Is the manga over or no?
No, it's not.
Oh, okay.
people have armored
Uh,
flying ships and big cannons
The one thing I'm disappointed is they cut out the entire plot line of the main character's best friend's dad, and it is redonkulous.
Alvin,
What is he, like a shit dad or something?
His parents are divorced, and like there's an episode there's a chapter that focuses on like who his dad is, and he goes, it's like because the dude's a very blunt, straightforward, mostly emotionless person,
Fair.
and
maybe they're testing us?
it's not a trap.
the main character is like asking him like, so like I didn't mean to pry about like asking about who your dad was or anything. I feel really bad, and he goes, "Oh, you just want to know who my dad is? Oh, it's
This guy.
it's that guy," and he points to their science teacher who they're with right then.
If I betray you, permission to run me through with that sword of yours.
And
Let me come with you.
there's some genuine.
Oh yeah. Alvin's like, oh yeah, if I betray you again, go for it, kill me.
Yeah.
'Cause I'll never betray you. Never again.
I appreciate it.
And there's some like genuine good scenes about his dad just not actually being like a shit dad,
To
even
find out what Gaius is planning.
even though he never shows up to anything.
Well, damn.
Getting pretty hungry here. How long has it been since I've had one of Mom's home-cooked meals?
I also got my chapter where
Are you really Mila's sister?
one of the characters falls asleep and has a dream, and in his dream, all the babies are grown up.
In what way?
So you get to see all the kids like grown up.
Oh yeah,
That reminds me of this one manga I read.
So,
It's in some Japanese that I didn't feel like memorizing, so I don't remember it right now. But basically, it's about a demon mom who has like a baby son, and she's taking care of him, and it's fucking adorable. It's fantastic. Like early on, she's trying to get him to say mama, and he says something like doggy, and she's just like, that's the dog. And then she picks him up and, holding him in the air, and she's just like, trying to say mama. And he tries to say it, and she's just like, well, I guess maybe next time. And then he finally says it, and he goes, mama, mama. And then there's just this one beautiful panel of her just like crying tears while smiling. And
there are so many beautiful panels of people crying in this fucking thing.
Direct tethering is something a
Oh.
spirit and a human do when,
Oh yeah, Mila getting jealous over the tethering.
Yeah.
I had no
I
idea.
had no idea you were that kind of man.
why is she so angry?
It's unfortunate that nobody wants to tell Jude that tethering is the spirit version of doing the do.
Just want to hear me say it?
It's great because in the sequel, she's Muse is Muse and Gaius join your party. Fucking spoilers in the sequel. But they're the final boss of this game. You fight them at the same time, and Muse is tethered to Gaius, and they're talking about it. Like they're specifically referencing this scene. Like it's Jude, Mila, Muse, Gaius, and the main character of the sequel, Ludger. And I think maybe some other characters are there. I don't remember, but they're all talking about spirits tethering to humans.
Well, if everyone thinks so,
And
maybe I will try to tell you.
what was it? Muse references this point in the game where she's tethering with Jude, and Jude, he's just like, you told me that it was this super important, like, connection thing between spirits and humans. And she goes, oh yeah, it was. And then Gaius, he like, gets this, like, really solemn, like, it's in one of the skits, so he gets his, like, super solemn and serious, like, portrait face. And he goes, I had no idea I'd taken on such a responsibility. he's like, Muse, I will do everything I can for you. And she's just like, oh my. It was fantastic.
Oh, man.
It's unanimous then. Motion denied.
Motion denied.
When did I become the least influential member of the party?
But yeah, the chapter where all the kids are grown up, it's just them as, like, middle schoolers, and, like, one of them's, like, elementary, and the other one's an adult. But in the anime, though, the mid show cards, they made, or they didn't get used. I don't remember them getting used, but they made a bunch of mid show cards that were the high school versions of all the kids, and one of them's in middle school because she's a baby now, like a little baby.
Like a newborn infant rather than like a 2-year-old toddler or something.
Yeah, and they're all phenomenal. I want that manga too.
But it wouldn't be the same. It would just be like. It would just be the kids doing things. It would just be more slice.
I'm watching them do nothing now. I want more nothing.
Hey, if you want something like that, where
I'm more invested into those characters than I am into half of these.
Hey, only half. What about the other half?
Yeah. They might match my high school babysitter passion one day.
Created a new world and sealed it away. That world is yours. It is known as Riza Maxia.
Man, I really hope there's one more episode to Overlord too.
I'm still way behind on that. Super behind. I'm still on after the Lizard Men. Like, he just brought him back. Like, that's how far behind I am. Like, I think that's like episode 6 or something.
I think so.
Yeah.
That implies the existence.
I do know that it makes me really want to like read the rest of the
light novels.
Yeah.
I want to read if I were to read light novels, the light novels that I would definitely read is the Raildex series. Taro Majutsuno Index.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. I'll say it in Weebanese. I'll say it. Or if people don't know what that is, a certain magical index, and its spin-off series, a certain scientific railgun. Fun fact: I actually read the railgun manga first. Then I watched the first season of the anime. Then I read the light novel of the original Majutsu no Index, and then I read the Majutsu no Index manga.
Back home to Olympias.
And it was really, really weird because there's alright. So it was really funny reading the Railgun manga because at one point she runs into Toma and he had the broken Imagine Breaker power and all that good stuff. And I go, dude, this guy's awesome! And he's just a background character? Why isn't he doing his own thing? And then I found out that Railgun was a spin-off of Index. I had just seen it on in a bookstore. And I was just like, oh, this looks, silly, and I read the back, and I was just like, this is a really dumb title, but let's, figure out what it is. Figure out that Misaka is, fantastic. And then all that stuff. And then I read, I watched Index, and then I'm just like, wow, this series is great. I really love the world of Index. Index is such, the author does a really good job of fleshing it out. And then I read the light novels. The light novels are really well put together.
I read I started reading the light novels to Zero no Tsukaima.
That sounds bad.
I remember my cousin
oh man,
telling me about it.
Yeah.
Tsunderes. all over the place.
Yep. And then I stopped reading when I was like, I had watched the show, and then like a couple years went by, and then I found the light novels. I started reading those. Then they were like, "Oh yeah, season 4 announced. Definitely final animated season we're doing." And I was like, "You know what? I'm just gonna watch that." And so I watched it, and then it had an actual ending, and I was super shocked about it because I was like, at that point there was lots of things I had watched that just didn't have endings, and it was great.